Another situation. Another situation where Tinder, like, bro, I don't even know what to call this, but she escaped the whole situation from men who couldn't control themselves, from Tinder men who could not control themselves. And this is a situation where this lady tells us a story time of how she got robbed by two grown men and they tried to unalive her because they weren't getting what they wanted at the time. And all praises to that man above, she made it out alive. And it's just so crazy, man, because like I tell y'all, bro, this world, bro, people, they just had no respect with life. Just imagine being two grown men. It take two of y'all, and y'all still didn't finish the job. It take two of y'all, and y'all still couldn't do it, y'all. Like, you still couldn't do it. And you tried with a woman, man. I'm just saying, if all my women right now, if you ever was a victim of DV or any situation where a man put his hands on you and you got away, good thing. And I'm sorry you had to go through that. And if any of y'all still stuck in a situation and you don't know how to get out of it, just know that you're strong. You know, and whatever's keeping you to stay, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If he paying bills, if he got some good, whatever you want to call it, whatever your reason it is, kids, it's not worth it. And it's not possibly finna get any better. So listen to your family, listen to your friends when they telling you that you deserve better and you need better. And vice versa. But let's get into this right now and see what happened, y'all. Viewers' discretion, I will advise, y'all. Viewers' discretion, I will advise. Some things in this story time may be, our images may be a little bit sensitive for you all. But more importantly, she has a GoFundMe down below as well. So I'm going to make sure I tag the GoFundMe for her. So if y'all want to go support her cause and her recovery of making it through a situation like this. And make sure y'all give her some prayers, man. And you know, 1 like equals 1,000 prayers for her recovery. I'll just give her some encouraging words down below because I can only imagine what she's going through mentally and emotionally with going through the recovery process. Let's get into it right now, though.
Hey everyone, Merry Christmas. My name is Brooklyn Michelle Williams. As I'm sure some of you know, I've been going through a lot for a very long time, and just on Sunday, 2 men attempted to murder me.
Wow.
With that being said, on December 21st, around 8:30 to 9 p.m.
Hold on, we figured into this, man, but hey, women, get y'all some fire, man. Like, get y'all some protection, something to protect y'all. I'm not sure what state y'all in, but if y'all have it, I know y'all probably forget, man, but I'm positive that this young lady did not think that she would end up in a situation like this. And I'm just being 100% honest. I know this lady didn't think that she would be the one ending up in a situation like this. So she probably didn't walk around with the proper protection. But this is my call to tell y'all, bro, get something, anything. It could be just a small taser, something. It's just sad that she had to go through this, man. I'm positive because they say Sacramento, CA, so it's hard to just get certain type of, no firearms for defense because of the state laws out there. And all of this stuff is happening with women. This is crazy, man.
In Sacramento, California. I was on Stockton Boulevard when a silver truck pulled up and attempted to snatch my purse, but considering it was a crossbody purse, it took a little more time than they expected to get it off of me. With that being said, they got fed up and threw me to the ground. Once being thrown to the ground, I lost all consciousness and they continued to run over my head, neck, and shoulders, leaving me with abrasions, cuts, wounds, etc., broken collarbone, and I actually had to get brain surgery. As you can see, they cut a good chunk of my hair off, and I have stitches around my ear, and I'm losing hearing in my left ear as well. After running me over, I was left in the street, and as some of you probably know, Stockton Boulevard is very busy, especially during the holidays. I was lucky enough that there was another female there that helped me, and I gained the strength to walk myself back to the sidewalk, which I then collapsed, and she had called 911 for me. Once they arrived, they immediately began life-saving measures. I don't remember too much as it's all a pretty big blur, but once being in the ED, I was begging them to call a special someone to me, and they wouldn't call him, but he kept calling my phone, and they answered him, and they told him I might not make it tonight.
Wow.
And he gave them my mom's phone number, and they both headed out there, and I was very blessed that they were with me. I then underwent brain surgery, which took about 2 hours. There was no complications as far as my knowledge goes. And I woke up and I recovered pretty quickly. I was cracking jokes within 12 hours of getting out of surgery.
That's a blessing. 12 hours of surgery. She ended up recovering. 2 men tried. 2 men tried. But emphasis on the try, right? They tried, but they didn't succeed. It shows that you're a very strong woman. Best believe God was on your side. But it's crazy that 2 grown men tried their best and didn't succeed. Hey, all praises, man. God is good.
That same day, on Monday, I was transferred out of the ICU to level 7, and then just a short few hours later, I was actually transferred down another level, or 2 more levels, to level 5, which I then got released on Wednesday, on Christmas Eve. Ever since the incident, I've been heavily medicated and obviously looking not too great and in a lot of pain. The 2 men who attempted to murder me are still on the run. They're still out there somewhere.
Wow.
And there's no saying what's going to happen. I guess now you can just say I'm really struggling with depression. As far as how I look like, and accepting that I almost did die, and it was very close. As many of you know, I went viral for something that regarding Cozy from the Bay Area, and that was a pretty close life or death situation as well, but nothing like this. So it's pretty hard to accept and go forward with, especially it being the holidays. I'm stuck in bed. I can't go out or do anything. I'm not allowed to take my depression meds, as it messes with my head and my other medication that they have put me on since the incident.
Mm-hmm.
But I will go ahead and give thanks to my mom and the special person I have in my life, because they've been very, very caring, and he has been there for me. He's been there for me, taking care of me every step of the way. He was feeding me in the hospital and cleaning me up, and him and my mom were taking turns staying with me. And I'm just very much internally, I'm just very much eternally grateful for the both of them and the entire support system I've had online as well. Thank you for all of your sweet comments and prayers. I really do appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated as to how the case goes, along with my healing as well. And if any of you have made it this far that know about Cozy, I was supposed to go to court next month, but unfortunately I don't think that will be happening due to my current state. I'll be giving the DA a call tomorrow, and I'll keep you guys updated along that as well. But yeah, thank you all for everything. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Hey everyone.
So we're not done, but I need to tell us something right quick, just for everybody watching, right? A lot of people that's from Cali possibly know what Stockton Boulevard is. From what my knowledge is, it's considered the Blade, you know. But neither the less, I just want y'all to know that still don't justify what happened to her, even if that's what she was on. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of y'all might say, oh, well, she was down there, she deserved it, man. Blah. No, bro. There's no way. There's no way that any man should be putting his hands on any woman unless his life is in danger. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when equal fights, equal rights equals fights sometimes come in handy then and there. But it's a situation that you can walk from as a man when you know you have the power of a man. But this situation, you know, unfortunately, she was in something totally different. Like I said, it honestly didn't matter. Personally, to me, it didn't matter where she was at. She could have been in a club. It don't matter. Mugs should never put their hands on her. Like, that's just weird, man.
Hey everybody, it's currently Sunday, December 28th, which means 7 days ago was the day of my attack and attempted murder. It's currently 9:30 p.m., which means exactly 1 week ago, I was somewhere in the after of my attack. May that be on scene, in the ambulance, at the hospital, or maybe even in surgery by this point. I don't quite know, as my memory is so fuzzy once being thrown to the ground, I don't really remember much. But now what I do know is it has been 1 week and the police have found no evidence, no nothing, and these two very dangerous men are still out there. Now, while I am far away from Sacramento now and I am very safe, I am worried about the other girls out there, not just working girls, but everybody. These men are spontaneous, they act on impulse, and they've done it before and they will do it again. And I guarantee you that they are on a power trip right now as they have not been caught, which makes them feel more invincible and more ready to do it again, as they have faced no repercussions of their actions. I hope and pray that one day the Sacramento Police Department will take victims of such incidences seriously.
They not. They in on it too. They get money too, allegedly.
Even if it's a working girl. Because just because we are working doesn't mean that we deserve to be beat up, abused, molested, etc., raped.
So like I said, I knew that's what she was doing. When she said Stockton Boulevard, I knew that's what was going on.
Kidnapped. And
I ain't
in
even
my
from
case,
Cali.
attempted to murder. I'm sorry if any of my words don't make complete sense. I'm still very out of it, and honestly, it's gotten kind of worse with time. As time goes on, I feel like I'm losing myself more and more, and I don't know who I am. And I'm getting confused easier and easier. Earlier today, I had an episode where I didn't know my name or where I was or anything, and I was questioning my entire life. It was a very scary situation. So, excuse me, with that being said, I'm sorry if any of this doesn't make sense. But I thought I'd come down here and give a little update. Here's no filter update on my face. I do have a bruise right here. I don't know if you can see it too well.
She's recovering.
I do need to go get my bandages renewed, but the hospital been lagging. Now TikTok, I have a blanket covering me. Anyway, here's what my collarbone is looking like 1 week after the incident. It's gotten worse.
Man. So I'm not too sure if I can show. I'm not too sure if I can show this chat. I'm going to blur it because this is a little too intense, and I don't want any problems with YouTube. I want to make sure that we keep things friendly. But she's going to show her bruises up close, and you know, it's also a viewer discretion with some people. But I am going to blur it. If you want to see the unblurred version, I probably will. I mean, y'all probably will see her TikTok. I'll link it in the description or whatever it is. But she also has to go fund me. But you know, she's doing close up, and I don't want to put that type of gore onto social media. I'm not like that, y'all.